TomoNews presents Drones.
Dubai to introduce flying drone taxis this summer. Need to go to work, but don't feel like waiting in rush hour? Dubai is set to go all Jetsons this summer by offering flying drone taxis. The Dubai Roads and Transport Authority has announced it will start operating drone taxis in July along predetermined routes. They will be using the EHang 184 autonomous quad-opener electric drone to shuttle people around the city via air. The EHang 184 drone can carry one passenger with a maximum weight of 220 pounds. The drone can fly 31 miles on one charge at a top speed of 100 miles per hour, although officials said their drones will operate at 62 miles per hour. Passengers will board the drone, buckle into a harness, and select a destination on the touchscreen before taking off. The EHang drones will be monitored through a central command center on the ground.
Ambulance drone could help save lives faster. A Texas-based design firm has illustrated its idea for an ambulance drone, which could help transport patients faster and more efficiently than regular ambulances or helicopters. The ambulance drone is modeled after a standard quadcopter. It is roughly the size of a compact car. The drone can follow a GPS signal or be controlled by a pilot. It is able to travel above traffic and other obstacles on the ground, allowing the drone to arrive at its destination faster than regular ambulances. Given its relatively small size, the drone is able to land almost anywhere. There is enough space inside for one patient and a medical worker. It can either travel on autopilot or be controlled by a pilot remotely in the event of difficult takeoffs and landings. A single pilot can also control an entire fleet of ambulance drones remotely. Although the company believes the ambulance drone is a feasible concept, it admits the cost for each device could be in the $1 million range. Underwater drone revolutionizes fishing. Technology company PowerVision has unveiled a drone that can help users see what's going on underwater and may increase efficiency in fishing. The PowerRay drone has an onboard camera and an optional add-on fish finder sonar. The devices can be used together or separately. The drone can dive to a depth of 98 feet, while the sonar can track fish about 131 feet below the drone. A blue-tinted light is designed to lure fish, while a drop function allows the user to deliver the bait whenever he or she wants. Users can watch the footage captured by the drone via their cell phones, which allows them to better determine when to reel in the fish. Some argue that it's not fishing if you can actually see underwater, but pre-orders for the drone will begin in February, and sales of the device will probably better reflect how many people find the technology appealing. China finds a new way to get rid of rubbish on power lines. China is using drones to burn down trash stuck to power lines. But is that safe? The fire-spewing drone emits flames via a 1-meter-long tube. It uses liquefied petroleum gas for fuel. The drone can be operated by maintenance workers remotely. China's power company Flames can burn up trash stuck to wires within 15 minutes, which isn't a long enough duration to cause damage to the aluminum-coated power wires. The power company says this method is not only more efficient to get rid of waste stuck to power lines, but it also reduces the risk of maintenance workers being electrocuted by high-voltage lines.
It is now legal for North Dakota police to use drones to fire tasers and tear gas at people. Thanks to the work of a lobbyist who represents law enforcement and has ties with the drone industry, a bill was passed by the North Dakota State House that allows police to use armed drones. After obtaining a search warrant from a judge, North Dakota police can deploy drones to collect real-time intelligence video for criminal evidence. These police drones, however, are now also allowed to carry less than lethal weapons, like rubber bullets, pepper spray, tear gas, sound cannons, and tasers. But even less than lethal weapons can kill. According to The Guardian, at least 39 people have been killed by police tasers in 2015. With these weapons, police could potentially fire on criminal suspects from far away, much like how U.S. Air Force drone pilots bomb ISIS militants from 10,000 miles away. According to the FAA, 401 drone operations were undertaken by the Grand Forks County, North Dakota Sheriff's Department in the past 3 years. The department insists there were only 21 flights. Drones are seen as a positive thing in North Dakota, which, according to the Daily Beast, may be the reason why few people noticed when the House bill passed with a clause allowing them to be armed with less than lethal weapons.
China unveils the first drone that is capable of carrying a passenger. A Chinese company has revealed what it says is the world's first autonomous aerial vehicle, or AAV, which is a drone capable of carrying a human passenger. Guangzhou company Yihang unveiled the Yihang 184 supersized single-seater quadcopter this week at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. The Yihang 184's aluminum frame and composite body carry 8 142-horsepower motors to power its 8 propellers, with 2 situated on each of the drone's 4 arms. It takes between 2 to 4 hours to charge. According to the company, the user can simply get in, power up the drone, select a destination, and the device will take care of everything else. It can fly a 264-pound passenger up to an altitude of around 11,000 feet, traveling at speeds of up to 62 miles per hour for up to 23 minutes, with a maximum range of around 10 miles. Navigation and collision avoidance is taken care of by the drone's range of built-in sensors and computer systems. Once passengers arrive at their destination, the drone's rotor arms can be folded up for convenient storage. The manufacturer says the drone will be commercially available later this year, with a price somewhere between $200,000 and $300,000. It's now working towards getting certification from the FAA. What are you waiting for?
Selfie drone recognizes faces. A Chinese startup has developed a drone equipped with facial recognition technology that can be used to take aerial selfie shots. The hover camera Passport can fly up to 17 miles per hour and climb as high as 16 feet. The device can be remotely controlled by a smartphone. One battery charge powers up to 10 minutes of flight time. The camera can capture images from all angles and automatically follows the user using its face detection software. The hover camera Passport retails for $599, which is much cheaper than other drone cameras on the market with similar functions. Singapore tests out delivery by drone. Aircraft manufacturer Airbus is set to trial a drone delivery service, which, if successful, could potentially lead to tests of flying passenger taxis. A new drone delivery service to be tested in Singapore next year will see drones being used to deliver parcels. During the trial, drones will navigate a network of delivery and pickup points across the National University of Singapore campus. These drones, also known as octocopters because of their 8 blades, will fly automated on routes. These routes will be flown inside interconnecting sky corridors throughout the campus. Upon arrival, the drone will unload the parcel automatically, and its recipient will be sent a delivery notification. Airbus says if the drone testing is shown to be safe, it may potentially increase acceptance of passenger flight testing in Singapore. The company has been developing an electric flying vehicle named the City Airbus for several years, with the aim of reducing traffic congestion in cities. Airbus believes that people will use vehicles such as these in the future, and that they could be operated via transport providers such as Uber. Would you take a ride in a flying taxi? Sound out below and let us know. New York Fire Department to deploy drones to fight fires. New York's fire department will soon have new eyes and ears above the city. The NYFD is currently testing drones that will help firefighters get a better look at how to fight fires before sending in humans. The $85,000 drones, painted fire engine red, weigh roughly 8 pounds and can move vertically and swivel 360 degrees. They will be attached to a 200-foot-long tether. They can capture both standard video and infrared images, which are then transmitted to a portable command center, so firefighters can see what they're up against. It takes 2 firefighters to operate each drone, a pilot to man the controls, and an observer to keep the area clear. The first drone will be deployed in the coming weeks, followed by 2 more before the end of the year. The drone idea was conceived after a deadly 2014 gas explosion in East Harlem, when an amateur drone operator flew his drone in to help firefighters get pictures of the damaged site. British Navy tests robot spy speedboat drone. This experimental robot speedboat was unveiled by the British Navy on Monday. The prototype Maritime Autonomy Surface Testbed, or MAST, is a drone that can be sailed by a pilot or by remote control. It can also be programmed to operate on its own and can reach top speeds of more than 50 knots. The speedboat drone is 34 feet long and 9.5 feet wide. It has a collision avoidance system and sensors, which help it to avoid other vessels. Much of the robotic technology on board the ship remains top secret, but reports said the test could lead to a new generation of robotic vessels designed to track or spy on enemy boats. According to experts, British military bosses fearful of legal challenges and public opinion are still unsure about arming unmanned speedboats. The British Navy will host a competition called Unmanned Warrior next month, in which the MAST speedboats will battle it out with more than 40 other maritime drone systems. Amazon to deliver packages by parachute. Soon we may receive our packages just like Katniss Everdeen did, with tiny packages parachuting to the ground. Amazon is proposing to fly its drones above customers' homes and release their packages mid-air. Once the package is released, the drone would monitor the item's descent. The drone signals the deployment of equipment, such as a parachute, to guide the package to land at a desired location. Amazon made its first drone delivery in the UK in December last year. Only 13 minutes passed between when the item was ordered to when it was delivered. British police are big fans of drones. A police force in the UK is set to launch the country's first 24-hour drone unit after completing successful trials of the technology. Devon and Cornwall Police began testing DJI Inspire 1 drones in 2015. This model has a 360-degree rotating camera that takes HD photos and video. The pilot of the drone can watch live video on a screen on the drone's remote control. The DJI Inspire 1 can reach a maximum flight altitude of 4,500 meters and has a range of 5 kilometers from its pilot. On a full battery charge, the drone has a maximum flight time of 18 minutes. Among several uses for the drones, police believe they can help pursue suspects and record images at the scene of road traffic accidents. Devon and Cornwall Police said drones can capture footage in hard-to-reach areas, such as woodland, to find a missing person. According to London's Metropolitan Police Force, the cost of operating a police helicopter is £850 per flying hour. Drones could help the police cut costs because the devices cost as little as £1,000 each. The only operating cost is recharging the battery. As many as 21 British police forces are reportedly experimenting with drones. The devices have been used by police to watch over the Duchess of Cambridge on a royal visit, and even to chase a lynx that escaped from a zoo. UPS tests drone delivery of medicine in Massachusetts. Logistics company UPS has partnered with drone maker Sci-Fi Works to conduct a test delivery using a drone last Thursday. The autonomous drone is battery-powered and equipped with night vision. It also features a secure communication system, preventing information from being intercepted or disrupted. During the test flight, the drone flew from Beverly, Massachusetts to Children's Island, which cannot be accessed by cars. The drone flew 3 miles over the Atlantic Ocean and successfully delivered an asthma inhaler to a child at the camp. Sci-Fi Works said the drones are not going to replace delivery trucks, but are designed to make deliveries to remote or difficult-to-access locations.